those earbuds in. Hanging out with John Jay. Watch your troubles drifting away. Something planted in your ears, tears are in your eyes. You can't hear your doorbell ring, you can't hear your baby cry.
Something Planet Podcast, episode number 550. Welcome to it. I'm your host, John Jay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And thanks to all of our new subscribers. We've got a great show for you. I got my good friend, Bradley Spencer Gilmore, in the studio. Welcome to the show, sir.
Oh, he woke up. I've been asleep the whole time.
You get it, guys? He's doing the sleeping
Yeah.
bit.
Oh, you know what? Why'd you call me out, John? Now I'm going to leave. He's doing the quit bit.
He's doing the I'm leaving now bit because
He'll be
I'm
back
too
in
offended.
3 seconds. He probably won't even finish the bit and turn
Yeah.
back before stepping off stage.
Well, it was funny because before we did video, you would do the I'm leaving bit, and you would actually get up and go through the motions. Like, no one can see you do this.
I was so committed to the bit. Now when we actually
now
have
you're
the
on
visual,
video, you're like,
I won't do
you
it.
won't do it.
I am so backwards. That's funny.
Welcome to the show. It's been like I don't know how long it's been. It's been maybe
A
3
month,
weeks
maybe?
or a month since I've done a show.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say since you've seen me.
Since I've seen
But
you
both, too, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
you in a while either. But yeah, I haven't done a show in a while. I did mention it on the episode last time that my father-in-law, Leah's dad, did pass away. So that's super sad.
Yeah.
We've been dealing with kind of the fallout from that, you know, because we have to. You know how crazy it is, like when you write a will. Mm-hmm. And so say you will everything to your kid.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, what most people do. Mm-hmm. So when you pass away, they can't actually get at any of your stuff until it goes through like a probate process with like a judge reviewing it.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, so even though
so
it says that you got a piece of paper saying it's like, okay, I just leave everything to my kids.
And it's
like,
your parent too. You
Right.
know, like, the judge is like, hold on, let me see here.
They make it, you know. I think they just make it hard for poor people. You
Yeah.
know, it's one of those
100%.
things. Like, because we have to spend
You have
like
to spend money just to get the inheritance, right?
Yeah, we have to spend like 10 grand on a lawyer just to get the inheritance.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's like, and I guess there's ways to do it. So what you actually need to do is, like, obviously you want your kid to have everything that you have if something happened to you. Mm-hmm. You have to go into your accounts individually and make Theo the beneficiary of all of those accounts. And then they can get access to it immediately.
Yeah.
But, like, nobody tells you this shit.
Yeah, and it's like, when you pass, most of the times it's sudden. You don't even fucking know. So, like,
Right,
you wouldn't even be able to go do that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants, we all know how it ends, but nobody wants to know how it fucking ends.
Yeah, we're the only animal that knows it's gonna die, and we still try to deny that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, you know, getting all that stuff in order. I did get my game stream going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't streamed yet. I haven't streamed yet. The first thing I'm going to be playing, possibly even tonight. So the game stream might be out before the podcast even.
Ooh.
I'm going to play a nice cozy game called Power Wash Simulator.
It's just washing a car?
Yeah, or
Power
a van, or you can wash like a deck.
Okay.
Or, you know, there's like
deck?
There's a career mode. Yeah. Power Wash Simulator career mode, and you got to get through all the different levels.
So stupid, but I know I would enjoy that because to compare it to the shit that they keep shoving down our throat, the same games they keep repackaging. Right. I'm sick of playing the same game. Like God of War. I've played God of War so many fucking times in so many different kinds of ways. Yeah, Dark Souls. Tomb Raider. Like, it's all the same shit.
Yeah.
That's why I like a lot of indie shit. So, like, Power Wash. That sounds fun because it's different.
And I'm going to play it, but I'm also going to have Dave of the Day's lo-fi beats playing in the background.
Nice.
So it's going to be like a sleepy time type podcast. Get ready for bed.
Hell yeah.
With Something Planet. And we're going to clean the mud off of this van or something.
Fuck yeah.
So I've been
Get
busy
behind that.
trying to keep myself busy and also get all these affairs in order. We got to sell a hurricane damaged house.
Damn.
So I think everybody knows that needing to sell a house, quickly is never ideal or fun. But if
Yeah.
it's also been flooded by 4 feet of water,
It's probably very hard.
yeah. And I don't know what exactly happened. I don't know if like the people that were supposed to clean out that first floor just did a real shit job.
Probably.
Or I have a feeling that my father-in-law basically was just like, oh, don't throw this out and don't throw that out and stuff like that. So I'm down there like throwing out stuff that has like
Mold.
and seawater in it still and possibly shit. And I'm throwing this stuff out. I had to rent a $400 fucking dumpster.
Damn, dude.
It's wild. Yeah.
Everything is so expensive.
Everything's fucking crazy
It's just
expensive.
gonna get more expensive.
And it's going to get more expensiver.
It's terrific.
It's tariffs.
It's tariffable.
I actually had that on the list to
talk about.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you saw the latest news. I'm
remember,
assuming.
we don't say the name. We
Yes.
only say we'll say Orange Man. Orange
Orange
Man.
man. I don't want to say it like that. It gives them too triumphant.
No, that sounds too cool.
It's like orange bitch ass man.
Orange bitch.
Orange bitch.
Orange
The,
bitch.
the motherfucker is the same
So
color
he
as
did
this piece of shit
tariffs,
right
He
here.
did tariffs for a week. Mm-hmm. And then last night, yesterday afternoon, he said that the tariffs were paused again. Mm-hmm. Not off, paused. Art of the deal, baby.
Yep.
And then the stock market jumped up like 20,000 points.
Yeah.
And then today, the stock market's down another 10,000 points or something. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm not going to pretend like I understand economic
world?
policy or
Yeah.
anything like that. Like, none of this shit seems like it's making any sense to me. But honestly, I think it doesn't make sense because I think one day he just heard the word tariff
Yeah.
and then has just been saying it ever since. He doesn't know what it is, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. The average American doesn't.
So if you don't know what a tariff is, a tariff is a tax on an imported good, and that's it.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
So it's the imported goods that we use are
Yes.
going to cost more money.
It now costs more money because there's a tax added onto them. So that's all a tariff is. It's just a tax.
Yeah.
It's a tax on an imported good. Now, I get people arguing that they want to have more American manufacturing.
We're not
But-
set up for that though, dude.
We're not set up. Also, it's don't we have like the historically the lowest unemployment
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
So who's going to work there?
Yeah. Who the fuck are we gonna get to work there?
Yeah, like almost everyone that can have a job has a job right now.
It's from like the earliest like memory of me turning something I owned over and seeing made in fucking China. We get so much shit from China right now. We
Yeah.
have been for
Made in-
so long.
Made in Japan, made in China,
Made in Taiwan. Those
made
were
in
like
Taiwan. Pakistan makes a lot of stuff. Mexico makes a lot of stuff.
the three. Yeah.
But yeah, not us.
No, we don't make a lot of stuff. And we import a lot of stuff. We export some stuff. So if the stuff we're importing is going to start costing more, how the fuck does that happen?
Well, is it now though? I don't know. I guess there's still
don't know. I don't
a
know
tariff
either.
on China until I don't know. I think just to get the tariff lifted, I think you just gotta like go kiss the orange man's ass a little bit, and then he's like, okay, good.
Yeah.
So China, step in line so we can buy this useless
Kiss
garbage that you sent
butt.
us. I don't know. I think we do make some stuff. Like our body naturally produces microplastics. I know that. That's
Oh man, I'm a microplastics factory, brother.
yeah. I got an X-ray the other day, and there was just like one of those little super balls in my liver. Yeah, it formed there.
I took a piss, and you know how when you pee, and if it's a continuous stream, it looked like your pee's frozen in air.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just saran wrap coming out of my dick. It was just
But it made a really hardcore whistling noise.
it was weird.
It's like really loud whistling.
It's like, why is this piss not moving? I grabbed it. I was like, it's tangible. I can feel it.
yeah. So tariffs, trade war, on, off. We don't know.
We don't know.
Stonks, baby.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people are saying that it's it's just stock market manipulation.
Yeah.
Which totally could be. Rich people.
But I think the people who are saying that don't know what the fuck they're talking about either, though. So I don't trust that information either.
I mean, rich people. So when you're buying and selling at the quantities that like really wealthy people do, like that influences the stock market anyway. You know, when Warren Buffett makes a huge trade, everyone notices that, and then will make the same trade.
Yeah,
which causes the stock market to change.
Yeah.
So. I don't know. People, I understand a little bit of it, but I don't care to fucking learn more because it drives me insane.
Yeah.
I traded stocks for like 6 months, like during
really?
COVID.
Oh yeah, I remember you guys were big into that. Yeah.
Yeah, I did it for like 6 months during COVID because it was, I was bored, and then it just got to the point where I was like, oh, I'm looking at this all fucking day long. I can't stand this anymore.
I remember for like 3 hours I was about it. I was like, I'm gonna play bass.
Yeah, I think it's better time spent playing the bass guitar.
Because what happened in 2020, I picked up bass guitar and my health took a turn for the better because I had fucking more time. I had nothing but time, so I was like,
that's
all
true.
right, I can meal prep. All right, I can exercise. Before it's like, oh, I'm so busy. Not in 2020.
You were so busy. Well, also you worked in like kitchens that had fried food for so many years.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's not great.
Yeah. I worked as a cook for
and if you're on your feet
years.
if you're on your feet all day, like how are you even supposed to fucking exercise after that?
I used to, well, you probably, remember I couldn't even walk. Remember?
Yeah,
I had to leave shows sometimes. I went to the ER at least 2 maybe 3 times because my foot was so fucking swollen that I couldn't walk on it.
Yeah, how are you? I don't know how people that work in like the service industry are expected to like also exercise and meal prep and shit like that.
We're exercising all day. They're fucking that's a fucking it's not, obviously it's not fucking warfare. It's not being in an armed forces, but there's PSTD from fucking working in kitchens, bro. Yeah. Like 100%. Like
you hear that fucking Uber Eats signal go off.
The ticket machine.
Yeah, the ticket machine. You can probably hear that in your fucking sleep.
The anxiety that would be induced when you 86 an item, and for people who, I feel like everybody, the bear, you've seen the fucking bear. You know what the fucking 86 means. It means we don't have any more of that item. But the anxiety that would come when you would 86 an item and then a server would ring in like 15 of that shit immediately after. And it's just, and that was something that was just, it was a stressful situation with a lot of young people who were sexed up,
on
drugged
drugs.
up, overworked and underpaid in most cases. Not all. I had some very well-paying restaurant jobs, but most of the ones I did weren't.
Most of it
Dunedin
not
Brewery
great.
was the only one that was like a well-paying one, honestly.
Yeah.
Outback fucking sucked. Steak and Shake fucking sucked.
I don't even want people making my food get paid, to get paid that amount. Like, I want you to get paid more.
Please
so
please
exactly. Don't cough in my shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I going to say? Moving on. Tariffs. What else were we talking about today? Oh, Brad, you're going to massage school after this.
What? Who told you that?
You did.
Yeah, I'm going.
Is it secret?
Yeah. So I haven't been telling a lot of people. It's not secret. It's just like, I don't feel I need to make like a big announcement. I'm going to I'm 42, man. I'm just basically I feel if I make an announcement,
it seems good news.
Well, but I feel like when I make an announcement, I'm just like, hey, I've been fucking up for 42 years. Now I'm trying not to. It's just like, I'm just going to quietly do it,
Yeah. Well,
the
what
people,
made you...
everybody important in my life knows. The inner circle knows.
Yeah. What made you decide... For one, what made you decide to go to school again? What made you decide on giving massages?
So going to school, I know
you're kind of a slut, so
yeah, definitely a slut. Yeah. Well, touch is definitely my favorite since I 100% believe in the healing power of touch. I believe literally in class we were talking about the study they did on babies where they took a group of babies and half of them they would hug, give touch and like love, and the other they didn't, and then they followed through life, and the people they did it were fucked up like on a large scale of many things, physiological, neurological, like
they said.
So touch is important.
I think I read a similar study. It was they were studying. It was doctors that would examine their patients by hand.
Yeah.
as opposed to doctors
Just talk at them.
that would just talk and read their chart.
Yeah.
Like the people that they actually examined by hand, like recovered faster.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. It's like about connection. But how did I get into it? Is I was hanging out. I was trying to figure out, like I said, I need to do something in my fucking life because what I'm doing now isn't working. Like I love my roommates, but I don't love the fact that I have to have roommates in order to fucking survive.
Yeah, you're 42. You don't want roommates anymore.
And I know that's a lot of people. And like people say that shit too. I hate when you say something's wrong. I'm like, it sucks that I have to live with roommates. It fucking sucks. I can't afford to like support myself. And then somebody was like, yeah, a lot of people, you're not alone in that. And I was like, that doesn't help me.
Doesn't help, yeah.
It's like, I feel like I'm like, I can't breathe. And you're like, here, have some water. I was like,
when a bad thing is happening to me, it
doesn't help that other people.
People are like, well, that's pretty common. It happens to a lot of people. Like, I don't want it to happen to me, motherfucker.
Yeah. Fuck those other people. I'm talking about me now. But David and Azra, we were talking, and our good friends about like getting some kind of certification and stuff. And I was kind of playing around with that idea. And now years ago, I had two friends who were massage therapists. I'm friends with one of them, really good friends. Mm-hmm. And we would, and I told this story when I enrolled in school. And literally all the administration been coming be like, oh, I heard what you like to do. So we would take mushrooms and have like massage parties and shit.
Oh yeah, you did tell me.
And
that.
I was like, through that, they were always like, you're really good at that. You should like do that. You would be really good at it. Because
if you're an empathetic person, then you're going to be probably pretty good at massage. Yeah.
There's the technical side, but then there's the human side and the empathy. And we talk about that shit in class. It's like, I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to be able to do this because like this is designed for me. I'm this type of person who would thrive in this. I truly believe in this field and I think it can do a lot of good and I want to do it.
I can tell immediately when the massage therapist is just empathetic person or not. Because they'll go right to the spot that hurts without even asking.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Leah will say that about me too. She's like, how do you know where I'm tense?
I get that from a lot of people too. Like, well, I mean, I haven't done professional massages, but just like, people I be touching.
People I be rubbing on.
Like, how'd you know that putting that in that hole would feel good? I was like, I don't know. I just thought it would.
I figure let's just try it out. See what happens.
Let's do it. Oh, let me pull it out. I'll put it back in. All right, now you put yours in me. What?
What? That's crazy.
But so yeah, I'm going to school to be, and everybody makes that joke, the fucking happy ending joke, like, oh, you're gonna give happy ending?
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Yeah, of course I am. You dummy. I'm kidding. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I can't talk
you're
like
not
that.
Supposed to, you're not even allowed to joke about it.
I can't. I would never, ever in a million years jack somebody off in a studio setting
for money.
For money, yeah, that's the important part.
No, you could jack people off. No, the money is
fun. The tip. My time is free. That's a donation. You just kind.
Just a kind soul.
Are you a cop? You have to tell me. I feel like that's the same lie that's like, been passed around.
I'm just so empathetic that anytime you jerk my penis off, I give you $100 bill. That's just me being empathetic.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not jerking any dicks. I'm not even jerking my dick. That's right. We're done.
Yeah, it's a fun fact. Once you go to a massage school, you're not allowed to masturbate anymore.
Yeah, that was chapter 1.
Chapter 1, don't touch your pee-pee
Chapter
anymore.
1, take your hand out of your pants right fucking out. I know what you're doing, Bradley. And I was like, God damn, how do you say it's for me? That was in the book. That was in the textbook.
Bradley Spencer Gilmore.
My full name. And I looked at my neighbor's textbook. I was like, say your name. He's like, no, it says your name, man.
It says your name.
You're the only one.
Every single one.
They knew. But yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna take. I will graduate in December, and then the goal.
So the basically, the rest of the year you'll be in school,
and work, dude. I have very little free time.
And then what? So then they just get you a job after that?
So there are certain organizations that they are partnered up with it where they can kind of fast track you to that. They don't guarantee you a job, but there's a large demand for massage therapists, so it will be relatively easy to find work. The quality and the quantity of work is gonna be on how hard I'm willing to search and look and what I can bring to the table. So
right.
The end goal, I guess, would be to have my own, just be a mobile, have clients, just have like fucking 5 clients and that sustains me or something like that.
Right.
And I'm only doing like, fucking 1 or 2 massages a week would be the goal. But realistically, I'm probably going to have to put in work and go to like a massage studio.
Yeah. Like, what do they call those places? Hot stone, flame stone?
No, they call them massage studios, motherfucker. Not relaxation spots. Those are jerk off rooms. I'm a legit massage therapist.
Well, I also know, there's a certain demand for massage therapists for like sports teams and stuff like that too.
There's clinical settings, and then there's so like this is some stuff. Look, I've been learning this. I'm gonna share some knowledge.
A mushroom massage party at Brad's house.
How
clinical is this?
There's so many rules and shit that you.
Oh, it's heavily regulated. Yeah.
Do things you like. So if I'm lifting a client's leg, and a client is the terminology used for like in studios, massage therapists, patient if it was like a hospital setting. Mm-hmm. So if I were to lift the client's leg, one of the things I learned, you can't fucking do palm up. You can't fucking like lift, their fingerprints get touched. You have to go like this. There's so many things that you have to be fucking, or you lose your shit. Like you gotta be fucking.
I feel like I've had them using their palm on my leg before.
To lift. It's a very specific. It's a very specific to a certain action. It's weird.
What about what's the policy on those hot rocks that they put on?
I haven't got to anything about hot rocks yet. Because we're doing all kinds of massages. Thai massage, I think, table massage, floor massage, massage and potato, massage stew, shrimping. Just turning to Bubba Gump.
Shrimp stew. So you'll be done by December, and then you can massage me for money.
Yeah, but everybody. Yep, I'll massage you for money in December. No, I mean,
honestly, I get a massage. I try to get a massage like once a month because I get a bad back. Yeah, so it's like kind of the only thing that helps.
You've been carrying around that massive dick, bro. I can imagine your back hurts.
My dong is so huge; it's so heavy.
His dong touching. You have carpet burn on your dick from it dragging on the ground, right?
Drags around.
You should put a shoe on that or a roller skate or something.
I put a sock on it, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers at one point, but. The sock eventually eroded away.
Oh, you could change the sock occasionally.
Oh, that is a good
idea.
Leaving
it on and pissing through it and fucking through it. Are you just sock as an extra skin?
Sock as an extra. So, I want to remind you guys. I went to the Rays game for the first time this season.
Oh yeah, how was it?
At Steinbrenner Field.
Went with a fucking doctor I saw.
I went with Professor Reddy from USF.
A professor? Fuck, my bad. Sorry.
Like, should we call you Doctor Professor or Professor Doctor?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. He's like, you can just use them interchangeably. Yeah, my good buddy Krishna has moved back into town from.
I thought he was just visiting.
No, he's moved here now, and I guess his fiance is going to move here as soon as she's done with her doctorate at UF.
Very cool.
So yeah, he's got like a permanent position at USF again.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we met up at the Cigar City Brewing. Mm-hmm. Because I hadn't been there in a while, and got some beers, and then we found this. So like Hillsborough County. First of all, I just want to say fuck you to Hillsborough County. Okay.
Hey, I live there. I can say that. Fuck you too. Fuck them.
No, because they're the ones that are in charge at the Bucks Stadium parking, right? So they set the prices for that. So for a Tuesday baseball game, guess how much they want to charge for parking?
$40.
No, $30.
That's high, too.
That's still crazy fucking high, though. And that's not even, like, you still have to, like, walk across the street. That's not like, you're not even at the stadium yet for $30. So we found this parking app where you can basically just prepay for a spot in someone's, like, yard.
Oh, really?
So I paid $10 to park at this guy's yard, and then he was... I don't know. It seemed like he was a rich guy. Like the house is real big and stuff. So I don't know why he's doing this weird parking side hustle. But maybe he's just bored or something.
Get as much money as you can. Just because you got a lot don't mean you got to stop.
Yeah. So he had like one of those fancy multi-row like golf carts. So then he just drove us from his house over to the stadium.
That's so
And we
I don't know. Maybe that is weird because I mean, if I was rich. The world would be a lot different.
The world would be a lot.
How rich are we talking?
I don't know.
100 air?
100. Yeah. If you got like say $300.
Ooh, I'm buying nachos.
You don't have to finance those nachos anymore.
No, man. I get my nachos through Rena Center.
So yeah, we got over there, and I want to say that Steinbrenner Field, the stadium in Tampa, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Because I was like kind of pissed off last season when they announced, or at the end of last season when they announced after the hurricane that they were going to play at Steinbrenner Field. I think it's okay. I definitely don't think it's as cool as the news media is making it out to be, though. Like, the news is like, wow, how great is this? Baseball in Tampa that's directly across the street from the Bucs Stadium. Like, okay, we got a fucking view of Dale Mabry here, okay?
Yeah.
This is not, like, pretty, okay? This
Not
fucking
pretty.
air. I mean, it kind of sucks because there's nothing. That's what I was saying with Krishna. I was like, you go down to downtown St. Pete, there's like 100 things to do before and after a baseball game.
Yeah.
Bro,
I like, because I'm in St. Pete now.
Yeah,
I'll
Tampa,
go to,
it's like strip clubs.
There's
That's
nothing
it.
in Tampa.
There's nothing
Tampa's-
there.
Tampa's- And the people are so mean in Tampa. Why the fuck are you guys so angry? Why is everybody... There is
The
somebody...
traffic sucks.
I have cleaned up shit. Human shit.
Human?
Off of the side of my store 8 times in the last 2 months.
You're
I
counting.
don't clean it up anymore.
You're just leaving it now?
A little bit. I got on my finger one time. I almost vomited. I don't fucking clean it up anymore.
Yeah. Did you tell your
I clean
boss?
it up.
I was like, sorry.
I tell all their employees I do, and they say I'm not doing it. I was like, all right, it's going to stay there. I'm not going to force them to fucking do it because I can't force somebody to clean up somebody's human shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you can as a boss, right?
And they can say I
I don't know
quit.
what the law.
They can say I can
totally
quit.
say
Yeah.
that. I mean, yeah, if I worked at a video game
I've
store.
done that before. I had
And-
that's happened to me before at
No,
Blockbuster.
I've walked in when I worked at a grocery store. I walked into a bathroom and there was so much fucking human shit on
And
the
you're
ground.
like, nope.
I just walked into the break room and I fucking put my apron in the locker and fucking walked out and went home. Yeah, I clocked out
100%.
and then they were like, "What happened to you last night?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I quit."
Yeah. I had at Blockbuster. There was a guy who
Like
somebody shit.
$7 an hour or whatever I was getting paid at the time.
You weren't
is
getting that
not
much then.
enough.
No, you were like under 5 back then.
You think so? I can't remember what minimum
mean-
wage was back then.
How old were
We
you?
old. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
no.
I was like 16.
My first job was through the city, and it was like 13 an hour.
Oh, I did that city program.
But that was the minimum wage at that time.
Oh, really?
But that was when I was 14.
Yeah, I was
So a
14.
couple years later, I think it was like 5:15 when I actually started working.
Okay.
Which is so fucking
So low. I
bullshit,
mean,
dude.
But I mean, back then a gallon of gas cost like 85 cents.
That's true. That's true. I remember putting $5 in my tank would stop the empty light from being on. Not
Yeah.
anymore. You put it on 5. If you're on empty and you put 5 on there, it's like
It's still empty.
not good. Not good.
So I did get a chance to see what the hell is his name? It's this dumb fucking guy. He's been doing it. This guy's like 40 years old. What the hell is his name?
a baseball player?
No, he's a quote unquote fan. This guy's like 40 years old.
A fan
and-
of you?
No, he's a baseball fan.
Oh, okay.
And so I guess he has the biggest baseball collection of baseballs that he's
just the
caught.
biggest baseball.
No, of baseballs that he's caught while at major league games or whatever.
Really?
But he's controversial because he will like
Fight
get
people,
in front of like players.
kids. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that guy.
People immediately were recognizing him from TikTok.
Oh, he was there.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was there.
And-
Catches baseballs. What the heck is here's his name. Hample. Zach Hample.
Lame.
He's so Zach Hample, he has like the biggest collection of baseballs that he caught. So yeah, he was there the other night.
Did he catch any?
And yeah, he fucking got right in front. Got his glove above Christopher Morel's glove.
Oh my god!
And fucking caught the ball, fucking home run
And
against the Rays.
did everybody boo him?
Oh yeah, I thought he was gonna get fucking attacked.
Oh, yeah.
But he's wearing a GoPro on his head.
So, yeah.
So like people aren't gonna just like punch him because then you're on camera fucking punching him.
Oh, you just punch him from behind. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding. Don't
donkey
do that.
punch.
Don't do that. Oh, I missed that.
I miss a
I mean, I
good
never
old-
did it. I mean, that's a term I haven't heard in a while because it's horrible. But it was like, it was a part of my youth. Man, I had a fucked up youth.
We were on the forefront of the internet before there was any censors. Like kids now are like pretty sheltered.
I was talking to my roommates about this. It was like we were talking about like memes and stuff, and I was like, I wanted to name some things. Like, do you guys know what tub girl is?
Yeah,
and they were like, I don't know, sounds like a sexy girl in a tub. I was like, to some perhaps, to most probably not.
Yeah, I had to explain to younger people what glass ass was.
Yeah.
The other day, they were like, and then they're just looking at me like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I think it was you who posted it. In Something Planet, the grape lady.
The grape lady.
The grape. They're making the wine lady. They're smashing the grapes.
Oh
in the
yeah, and she
buckets
falls down. And she's like,
which, and I remember watching it laughing, and then I say, "She lived. She's okay. She's fine." That's why it's funny. She didn't die.
It looks like it hurts so bad. Yeah. No, I've fallen off of something like that before
It
onto the
knocks the
ground.
wind out
It
of you.
knocks the
Yeah.
fucking wind out of
And
you. It hurts really bad.
It hurts, but like. It's like eating something spicy that slowly fades away. It hurts, but it's not.
It's just scary because you can't breathe.
Yeah, because you're breathing,
Momentarily.
and then all of a sudden you're not breathing, and you're like, what?
Yeah, but yeah. So younger people, they are not exposed to the same things.
Yeah,
like
but
two girls, one cup. I think everybody knows what that one is. Even if you haven't watched
that's
it.
unfortunately stayed in the zeitgeist. I don't know.
I've never actually watched that one.
I've seen the preview. You didn't see? Well, that's all. The preview.
No, I saw someone I think sent it to me, and I saw like a girl start to take a shit, and I immediately just turned it off.
It looked like ice cream. I think she shit. It's like this. I've only seen it once. Well, twice.
Good for you.
Because I had to make sure.
4 times.
I have a subscription. I'm waiting for the episode 2, but I'm pretty sure she did shit, but then it's like ice cream. Like they cut, and it's like.
Oh, you
it
think
looks
she's not
different.
actually eating shit?
I don't think they're actually eating shit.
Oh, okay.
But I also don't care enough to go back and
to look
confirm
into
that. I might be my brain might have been trying to protect me. It could have been actually shit, but it made me see ice cream. I don't know.
Like 15 years from now, there's going to be like a kid that just like stumbles onto that video, and then he's just going to be like, Mom?
Oh.
There's going to be a kid that somebody says it to and like, that's my fucking mom.
I believe that. That's Eric Cartman, literally, like the German Scheiße video, right?
Yeah, the Scheiße video. Like Eric Cartman, yeah. So yeah, fuck Zach Hample for robbing an out.
Fuck you.
Rightfully should have been
I don't even like
Christopher
baseball.
Morel. You should come one time. It's fun. It's
People
more
say that, but I just enjoy it when I don't. Oh wait, you mean a baseball? Okay, yeah. I've never come one time.
never cumed?
Not one time.
Not one time. All the time.
Yeah.
Right now is a good time to remind you that my special is currently out
Hell
on
yeah.
Amazon Prime. You can search for John J. Murray Rhinoceros, and you can buy or you can rent that special. It's actually co-starring Bradley Spencer Gilmore here.
9 out of 10. I would get that John special 9 out of 10. And the only reason it's not a 10 because none of my jokes were on film.
The introduction was bad.
None of my jokes were. No, the introduction was the best part. People left after I did the introduction. They're like, "Oh, there's still more show."
Yeah,
They didn't get it.
Really? Also, we're brought to you by the Carry Cart. That's Carry Cart with carrycart.com with 2 Ks. If you use the code SP at checkout, you're going to get $20 off your very first Carry Cart. Also, we're brought to you by random-fandom.com. There's t-shirts, there's hats, there's stickers, all sorts of weird random fandomness. Check out random-fandom.com.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up next, let's do some news. You want to hear some fun news, Brad?
Make it fun.
Let's see. Here's some world news.
Live in the Something Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada, from the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News.
Something Planet World News. I don't know if I I think I forgot to put the window capture in there. Let's see if I can find it real quick.
You got it.
Let's see. Got it. What is up first in news, Brad? You tell me.
First in news, Gravy Chug taking the bistro. What a bloke.
What a bloke. Bizarre moment. Luke Littler, Darts rival chugs entire pint of gravy after fan request.
Why would you do that?
I've actually always wanted to do that.
Chug a pint of gravy?
Yeah, I've always wanted to just like go into an Irish pub and be like, can I have a pint of Guinness gravy, please?
And just chug it.
And, well, I think it's more of a sipping beverage, honestly.
Well,
just sip a nice pint of warm gravy.
What kind of gravy we talking?
Guinness gravy.
What's in it?
I don't know. Guinness?
Pass.
It's Guinness and gravy, Brad.
Yeah.
That's two
Yeah, those are 2 ingredients.
solid ingredients right there.
That's disgusting.
So he's head of 37 has started an unusual series online called Daily Fix of Damo that sees him compete in fan requested tasks on camera.
Wow.
So he decided he downed an entire gravy boat of Bisto chicken gravy after a fan requested. So this is not even like the good gravy. This is like the kind from the cubes.
Yeah.
That is
That poor toilet.
How much would you have to be paid? Because you've done food challenges before. So what would you have to get to do a pint of gravy?
Well, for me, it would have to be like mushroom gravy.
Even mushroom gravy has beef in it, I think. It doesn't?
I mean, some
It can.
does, but yeah, it would have to be a vegan gravy. Oh man, like $50. I'm broke as fuck, bro.
$50.
Viewers, if you got $50, no, fuck that. 500. That's what I meant.
Yeah, start at 5. Yeah, start higher, Brad.
Because somebody would definitely be like, "Here's $50," but I could just say no.
I could definitely get together $50 for you to drink.
I could do that. If I made a Facebook post right now, would somebody give me $50 to do chug gravy? People be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I think I originally got $200 to get my hair cut as a mullet, and then I ended up liking it so much I just kept it.
That's right. Yeah, I do remember that. Wow. That's the way the world started.
Let's see. So what else we
Is
got?
it gonna, okay, well, I don't want to watch the video.
There is a video, but it's not up here for some reason. It's not in the story. So we just get to look at this guy's fucking face like this.
Looks like Chuck Liddell.
He does look like Chuck Liddell. Yeah. Chuck Liddell looks like that motherfucker would drink some gravy.
Yeah, bro, he bloated up, man. But I mean, you got to imagine all these fucking
old,
fighters. Yeah, dude,
and he's hurt.
Yeah.
What else we got in news here? I got let's see. We got blood rain in Iran. Have you seen? You want to see this video?
Oh my god.
The colors and the rain, a little waterfall. It's a real visual feast. This island is just off the coast of Iran and is famous for the very special combination of the salt and volcanic rock. So what we're seeing is the reddest of those rocks, very rich in hematite, being eroded and moving across the landscape.
That would freak me the
distinctive red
fuck out.
color is from iron oxide. And because there's no vegetation,
we don't have a scientist there to explain it to you. It's
You
just the
get
end of the world.
significant erosion.
Yeah.
And then we get these spectacular shows spreading out on the beach and turning it this really cool red color. There's lots of places with iron oxide, hematite type deposits, but I think this is just slightly more spectacular than others. It's totally on my bucket list now. It's really impressive.
Mesmerizing images, aren't they? Biblical
Look like
even, and not AI generated as some
Look like the
people have
fucking,
thought. The chemical
Shining.
compound in that sand, oxidized iron, it's also found in...
What else do we got? Oh, we got Tech Revolution. 12,000 humans alongside dozens of humanoid robots are scheduled to compete in a half marathon in Beijing in April.
What?
Oddity Central reported on January 29th. So bipedal robots from Tesla, Boston Dynamics, and 1X will have a human-inspired appearance and be able to move on 2 legs. Experts say experienced human runners have the edge over robots, partially because of battery life.
Whatever.
But battery changes mid-race will be allowed. What do you think of that? What if you're just in a fucking 5K and a fucking robot's running past you?
Yeah, like, how is that? What is the robot's top speed?
I don't know.
And can it just maintain that top speed without? It doesn't need to fucking breathe. You know what I mean?
I guess we're gonna find out because this is gonna be all over the fucking internet when they run this race.
Yeah,
like robots running in a half marathon with humans.
Interesting as fuck.
It is. It's weird, but
I think one of the robots might attack one of the humans.
So, do you think we're gonna ever get to like a point where, well, for one, you know, robots attack humans during races to cheat, but also, do you think we're gonna get to a point where we just won't have human sports anymore? Like, why? Like, we could just have robots play baseball and then watch the robots play. Do you think people would be interested in that or no?
I don't know. That's an interesting question. Because I mean, I would watch mech battles.
I mean, I do. I watch those,
like,
you know, they have that robot show where the guys, I mean, they're basically RC cars at that point.
I don't know, like, if the human element is necessary for us to enjoy sports like we do.
Just like robots driving NASCARs?
It depends on what it is, what kind of sport. Like, if we're talking gymnastics, like a robot flipping is not really, I mean, it's impressive, but it's a fucking machine.
It's just baby
like
baby
it can be programmed to do that.
Robot just picks up a baby and sees how far it can throw it.
Oh, that would be great. Like it's a shot put.
Yeah,
he just gets confused.
I don't know. I think honestly this is gonna creep a lot of people out.
I think so too. I think there'll be definitely a lot of memes, and it'll look like you'll see images, and it looks like the humans are running from the robots because there'll be some in the back, and I'm like,
they should
so
just
weird. That's this month.
That's
we're
this
in
month,
April
yeah.
now.
We're
Wait,
in-
are we in April? Yeah, we're in April.
Yeah, it's April 10th.
Oh yeah, 420. Oh yeah, 10 days to 420, baby.
10 days. 420 is on Easter this year.
Yay! I gotta
Just
work.
like Jesus Christ intended. Mm-hmm. You guys don't get off on Easter?
We're in a retail store.
Oh, is Easter a retail holiday?
I mean, it's not a close down your store holiday.
Oh, I have no idea.
People still people don't. It's not like Christmas. And even on Christmas, people don't stay home. People go to fucking movies, and there's restaurants open now.
True.
I think the world should be open on Christmas. 100%.
Well, not everybody's Christian.
Exactly.
So
I don't look. There's some shit I want to get done on December 25th, just because the motherfucker you love was born on that day. I gotta not do shit.
We want to have a mushroom massage party at Brad's house.
Let's do
on
it.
Easter Sunday, but you gotta work.
Yeah,
great.
We can do it on Easter Monday.
Easter Monday. I don't know. Jesus has already risen at that point.
Yeah. But now he's drinking coffee. That's what the Monday is. It's the day of coffee.
Nice. All right, let's move on to some massive media.
Yeah.
It's Something Planet Massive Media tonight.
Something Planet Massive Media. That's where we talk about all the cool shit that we are consuming media-wise. Books, movies, television shows. Mostly television shows. A lot of fucking television shows.
A lot of television. Television is just easier to consume.
It's just, well, you know, if you like something, then it's like, okay, well, there's 10 more episodes of this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Don't you hate that when you see a really good movie and then you look it up and they're like, oh, they're never gonna make another one of these.
Yeah. And they never do.
And then because sometimes I like characters and I want to see more of them. But I finished the second season of the Yellowstone spinoff, 1923. Now that one's pretty good. I really like how fucking just over dramatic these shows are.
I've never watched Yellowstone. I hear a lot of people.
Yellowstone's pretty good, but I think so they did a 1883 and then now 1923, and those are prequels.
Ah, okay.
So it's like how the family got the land in Montana and all that. So 1923 that actually stars Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like there's movie stars in this TV show.
Nice.
It's super overdramatic, but it is kind of a look at the Gilded Age from, because anytime they show the Gilded Age, they usually only show like the rich people in New York City. That's usually what they're showing and that type of thing.
Yeah.
But the Gilded Age was like the biggest wealth disparity in like history, I think. Well, unless you count now.
Yeah.
Unless you count now. So it's like if you don't have money, it shows exactly how fucking hard things are for you if you don't have money. So it's like this season is showing the wife of one of the main characters trying to get from like Africa to Montana. And how if you're a woman by yourself with no money, you're basically just fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that's not
She's
a good time to be
in
alive.
Africa and try to get to Montana.
Yeah, well, I think last season they were in Africa, and then they're trying to get back to Montana this season. So yeah, super over dramatic. I give it a 7 out of 10 for the second season.
7 out of 10.
And they're not making any more of 1923, but they are moving on. I guess the next
73.
Their next one they're making is 1944, and now it's going to be starring Matthew McConaughey.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
All right. What you said? You started watching something.
Yes, I started watching Dying for Sex, which is fucking awesome.
That's on. What did you say? Disney?
It's on Hulu or FX.
FX.
So
okay.
Hulu,
Disney
yeah.
owns FX now. Yeah.
But I watched it like through Disney, and it stars Michelle Williams and Jenny Slate, and their best friends. Michelle Williams
is what, from The Daily Show?
No, Michelle Williams was from Dawson's Creek. She is from that group of actors. She was married to Heath Ledger. She was in Brokeback Mountain. She played the wife in Brokeback
Who am I
Mountain.
thinking of? The tall black girl with the braids.
Oh, I think her name is Michelle Williams too.
Oh, that's
from
also
Destiny's
Michelle.
I think isn't there a Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child?
No, the girl I'm thinking of is in the show Shrinking, and she was a correspondent on The Daily Show.
Oh yes, I don't know.
I think
Is her
she's
name
also
Michelle Williams?
Maybe her name's Jessica Williams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's something like that. So this is the girl from Dawson's.
Yeah, and so she had breast cancer and she beat it, and then 4 years later she gets diagnosed with it comes back in her hip and then stage 4. So there's no
I didn't
coming
even know
back.
that could happen.
Yeah, well, it's based off of a true story. But I don't know
I've
if,
heard of people getting cancer in their bones. So I guess that's like the really bad one, isn't it? Like you're definitely gonna die if that happens.
I think so. I'm really not sure, but yeah, she gets it, and then she's stage 4, so it's no coming back, and she's never like her husband since she got diagnosed with cancer. Her husband doesn't really touch her. She had some sexual trauma when she was a kid, so her whole sexual experience has been one that's been pretty like blah. Like she's never had an orgasm.
Experience.
She's never had an orgasm with another person before.
Just by herself?
Just by herself, yeah. So pretty much this is her going out, and she's like, okay, I'm dying. I'm going to go out on my own terms. I'm going to go have a sexual revolution. I'm going to discover what I like.
And how old is she?
She's like our age. She's
she's
like
40s,
yeah,
middle-aged. Okay.
Yeah, middle-aged, yeah. And it's really good. And it's just her exploring the things that she likes and exploring her sexuality.
And then
while she's dying,
how quick does it take her to figure out that most dudes have a super weird looking dick?
Oh, that was like one of the first conversations.
One of the first conversations. Like, man, it's so weird.
She's getting a bunch of dick pics, and they're just like looking at it at the hospital. And
they're like, this is terrible.
That's a weird one. That's the first one was a chode.
Yeah,
it was probably about as big as my fist in all dimensions.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, some of these dicks I'm like, are these real dicks or are these like AI images? Is prosthetics? These are weird ass looking dicks. I don't want to. Like all dicks are beautiful. I guess if you like them.
I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not putting myself out there
Most
like that.
dicks are ugly.
So how many seasons is it?
I think this is the first season. I think it's only 10 episodes. I'm about 8 episodes in. It's really, really good. And it's the one of the creators is Elizabeth Merriweather, who created New Girl, which is my favorite show.
That's our favorite show.
Yeah. So it's pretty much
also
like,
my favorite sitcom of all time.
It's so good, dude.
Because the writing. It's just because
100%.
Because Elizabeth Merriweather is freaking hilarious.
And I keep
she also lucked out with that
cast. And also the directors, like Jay, the guy from Super Troopers. So he directed one of the episodes. I was like, just laying down watching the episode, and he was one of the. I was like, oh shit! I was like, this makes sense, But so it's pretty much kind of like New Girl, but it's like obviously it's darker because it's dealing with something. Like imagine New Girl if it was just Cece and Jess, but like the personalities, the craziness of like Winston and Schmidt were rolled into
their characters,
kind of characters too. Not necessarily. She's really good at writing friendships, which is I really like. But it's like kind of like New Girl, but darker and way sexier. So, fuck, man, 8.5.
Give it an 8 out of 5.
8.5. 8.5. I haven't finished it yet. It's really good, and it's just fucking good, man. I don't know how to go watch it. Watch it or don't. You might not like it because it does deal with a lot of sex. It's a lot of talks about sex and it's a lot of talk about.
I think it's
death.
a good reminder. I think it's a good reminder that like we don't know when we're gonna die.
No.
So like you should be doing the shit that you want to do like now.
Yes.
You know, like because you have no control over when you die.
100%. We all know how this somebody told this to me and it's helped me put stuff in perspective. We all know how the story ends, but if we're putting so much time thinking about like things will be better if only this, or in the future I'll be this.
If you don't like your spouse and don't want to be with them, then stop doing that shit 100%. Immediately.
Yeah, but like live in the present, man.
Yeah.
Just experience it now. Don't dwell on the past and don't anticipate the future. Just try and be present. And it's really fucking hard to do, but I try.
Yeah, that's what Leah asked me one time. Like, why do you eat at the same restaurant every week? And I was like, well, because it's my favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, why do you eat there every week? And I was like, well, I don't know when I'm not going to, like, eventually I'm not going to be able to get it at some point for some reason. Yeah. So I'm going to get it anytime I can now.
Yeah. I've always been the type of person, if I like something, I can do it over and over again.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like, I know there's people who can't, and that's always been weird to me. I accept that's in reality, but that for me, that's so foreign. Because when I like something, I want to do it a bunch. Too much of a good thing? What?
Yeah.
What?
It's like, playing music or doing stand-up or playing video games or fucking... It's like, I like all those things. I'll do those things anytime.
Yeah, that's good shit.
So what is it called? Dying for Sex.
Dying for Sex.
Dying for
Very
Sex on
good.
FX.
8.5, I would.
I'm going to start watching it tonight because
I think you should,
need another new sitcom.
Yeah.
I've been watching season 3 of Mythic Quest. Have you ever checked that one out?
That's the one with Rob
McElhaney.
Okay. No, I've seen like a half of an episode years ago. I really need to jump back on that.
It's one of those ones that it starts off good. But it's like one of those, it's, like Parks and Rec or something.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like you just start liking the characters more and more and more and more. You know? Like, to the point where, like, there was, like, side characters that have now become, like, main cast members and the ensemble. And it's good. Like, most of the episodes are written and directed by David Hornsby.
Who's that?
That's Rickety Cricket.
Oh, yeah. He's married to... Zooey Deschanel's sister.
Is it? Oh, that's right. He is married to Zooey Deschanel's sister. So he's really talented, creative guy. Always funny. He's funny. He's in the show, so he's on screen as well. So season 3, it's just more of the same. It's people working at a video game company. It's like an MMO. Supposed to be like World of Warcraft.
I should really check it out, man.
It's cool, and I think it's cool. All the video game companies actually will donate footage from their actual real games to show clips in the show,
Oh,
it's
that's really fucking cool.
It's supposed to be Mythic Quest, but you can tell it's a different game every single time or whatever.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So it's definitely a love letter to like the video game industry and, the people that bust their ass working like insane hours.
Yeah.
They keep having this running joke about the art department. They're like, oh, man, this is great. Yeah, I just got it back from the art department. It was totally easy. They just whipped it right up for me. And the guy's like, no, we didn't actually whip it up for you. We actually worked really hard and stayed here all night to get this done for you. And he's like, yeah, it was super easy, see? It's just easy. I just tell them what to do, and then they just do it.
Yeah. They're like, we're struggling hard, man.
Yeah, it's a. I forget what the guy's name. The guy who's the head of the art department is actually like a stand-up comedian that I've seen before. He's really funny.
Nice.
But yeah, I give season 3. I give it an 8. Yeah, it's solid show, man. All those Apple Plus TV shows are like really good.
Have you? Wait, I'll finish. Sorry.
The last sitcom that I want to talk about is just because I know that you will like it. It is Mindy Kaling's new show, and I think it's called Ballers or something. No,
The Studio, the thing with Seth Rogen.
No, I started watching that too. I almost forgot about that one. But the one. Let's see, Mindy. I finished it really fast.
What's it on?
It's Netflix.
Okay, I can do Netflix.
Mindy Kaling basketball show, Running Point. So she's not actually in it. It's Mindy's show. So if you like her writing style, you'll probably like it. It's starring Kate Hudson.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's about.
I have seen that.
It's about a family that's running what is essentially
because he like
the L.A. Lakers. They're called the L.A. Waves in the TV show.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like Mindy's stuff, then you'll definitely like Running Point. I'll give that a 7.
Have you finished season 3 of Invincible?
I have, yeah.
Have you talked about that yet?
We talked about it on the last episode, but we can talk about it again. We can go a little bit more spoiler heavy this time.
Yeah, dude, it was so good. It's so good. It's such a good show.
Yeah, that's what happens. Invincible is exactly what happens when you let the creator of the property run the show.
Yeah.
And make it the way that he wants it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
the person who knows the product the best.
Right. So it's the same creator as The Walking Dead.
But it is so much better than Walking Dead.
It is. Invincible, we were talking about this on the show last time. Has that comic been running for longer than The Walking Dead?
I don't know which one came out first. They're
both like 20-year-long series.
I think they're. I don't know if they were that long. Yeah, Invincible. I think Invincible is only like 151 issues or something. I could be wrong. Walking Dead, I'm not sure, but I think they're both done. I could be wrong. Invincible was definitely done. Walking Dead, I feel like is done.
Okay, so they finished. They finished all the source material. And how many seasons have they said they're going to do
for Invincible? Yeah. I'm not sure, but where they're at now, with like Conquest showing up, I think.
Well, is that about halfway?
Like the weird thing about Invincible, the entirety of the series Invincible is literally like 1% of fucking like this guy's life. That's like how long the Viltrumites like can live.
Right.
So like, and it ends like several hundred years in the future.
That's what I heard. That there's
So in the show, it's a very long time. I thought you were talking about like in the actual world, like how long was the comic running? Yeah. In the show, it's like 500 years or some shit like that.
Okay, so it's over the course of 500 years.
I think it ends because remember when he fights his dad, he's like, after 500 years, what will you have?
Yeah.
It's like 500 years later, but like. The last story arc takes place. It's not just like a jump. I think there's a significant buildup, like in characters' growth. Like Oliver is an adult, becomes an adult. Like it's which, although I mean, he grows fast,
he does grow fast,
but it's still like the time he doesn't grow that fast. Like
right,
but So yeah, it's a big, massive story. But everything we see,
well,
of
the
that
show's
series,
so
like,
popular, it seems like they're gonna just keep making it.
Oh, it's so good, and everybody wants to fucking be a part of it. They get so many voice actors.
They have so many good actors. Yeah.
So many. Aaron Paul was fucking like everybody wants to fucking be on the show.
Got Aaron Paul. We had what's his name from The Walking Dead, the guy who played Negan.
Oh, Negan. He was Conquest. Yeah,
he was Conquest. So Glenn finally got his revenge.
And then we had Mike from fucking Breaking Bad. Was the old like Captain America dude who showed up? Remember?
Oh,
that was.
I didn't realize that was him.
I think that's him because I remember they were saying, "Oh, he's probably going to be Conquest," but then it was Jeffrey Dean Morgan who was Conquest.
Morgan. That's who it is. Yeah,
Conquest was fucking crazy. So like, okay,
we're
doing
no one like me.
Yeah, it's like the Invincible War happens where fucking he brings all these fucking different versions of Invincible, and that's the thing. And are you?
Yeah, what is he? The only good one?
He's the only good one. And it's because of two things. Well, three things. One, his father's decision. He did, and him developing his superpowers later in life.
Oh, okay.
If he developed them earlier, he would have been like, "Yep, we're Viltrumites. We're taking over the world."
He would have been a psycho,
and which is most of the marks. But there's two variables that don't exist in the other universes. One, Adam, Eve, and Mark having a relationship, and two, Oliver. Oliver only exists in this universe because Omni-Man left the planet. Yes,
so he was never born in any of the other universes.
Yes, and like Angston Levy even says that, like you don't exist. This is the only place you exist. He's like, I've been to countless timelines. This is the only place where you exist. And a really cool thing, the whatever the fuck they were, techno lords that like put Levy back together.
Yeah,
were voiced by Doug Bradley, who does the voice of Pinhead. He's Pinhead. I mean, he's Pinhead. So when he's talking, I was like, "That's fucking Pinhead," and you hit pause and it shows you. I was like, "I fucking knew it." But man, it's so good.
Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10.
I say 10 out of 10. I would say
season 3.
I would say The only thing I like better than Invincible would be X-Men 97, and I'm not saying X-Men 97 is better.
You just like it more.
I like it more. I will agree. Invincible is a better product than X-Men 97.
I'm really digging that new Spider-Man show too.
Oh my God, I'm so far behind on it. I haven't watched that in like 2 months.
Yeah, it's
Is it done? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
the
catch
first
up on it.
season's done, yeah.
Fuck yeah, I gotta catch up on that.
Yeah, that
shit's good too. Yeah,
shit's really good.
It's almost kind of. It's like I love the way they're kind of doing their own style. Kind of like it's
Well,
reminiscent of Across the Spider-Verse, but it's their own thing.
They released a companion comic book.
Oh,
as
nice.
Well. So this Peter. So basically, this is just a different
Peter
universe.
Parker. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a different universe.
I like multiversal shit because you can just nothing. If you're dealing with a parallel universe besides the main one where consequences do matter, even though they don't because it's a fucking comic book, but like you can't really just kill Peter Parker. In the other universe, you can because it's not Peter Parker. It's a different Peter Parker. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
So, what do I want to talk about one more thing. Well, I'll talk about more about the studio on next episode, but you should definitely check it out.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it has the potential to be the next Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah. I like that.
It's definitely cracking me up. It's definitely very awkward.
Yeah.
So I'm digging it. But
I saw like the first 10 minutes of it or something, and I was enjoying it, but I just had to go.
do you watch The White Lotus?
So it's funny because I had a friend post. It was like, all right, I'll fucking break. I watched White Lotus. I was like, that was literally like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so
like
you
I've
just
been
started the
not
first
watching
one?
it. Yeah, I've seen like the first, I think 3 episodes, and I'll probably watch some more tonight after school because I like to unwind.
Well, I don't want
watch
to give
an
you any
episode.
spoilers, but it's third season. I thought was pretty solid.
Oh, third season's done already?
Third season just
Dang,
finished,
okay.
and it was pretty crazy. A lot of people were complaining about the ending, but I think
they do that.
I have a theory that like people hate the third season of like every show.
Yeah.
I feel like people just like if they really like
think so?
something,
Yeah.
by the time it gets to the third season, most of the time
They
they're
kinda
like, I don't
yeah.
want it anymore.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't.
Sometimes it's justified though. Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead did get kind of bad, but that's because Kirkman quit.
Yeah.
He wasn't working on the show anymore, and they were just like, let's do our own weird thing.
So stupid. Dumbass motherfucker.
So anyway, that's it for the show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Twitch channel. Just look up Something Planet on both. We're also a video podcast on Spotify and audio everywhere else. Got some shows coming up. Let's see. Unholy did get rescheduled. Unholy is rescheduled to May 23rd and 24th at the Zoobrick Theater. Me and Matt Fernandez are headlining.
Nice.
Next week, on April 19th, we have the Roast of Matt Fernandez. I'm the roast master for that.
When is that? What day of the week is that?
That's a Saturday.
Where's that at?
That's going to be at Devine.
I'll come out because
You should come out.
I only have school on Saturday. I'm out at 4:20.
And then on May 29th, the Three Ugly Mugs, that's my other podcast, we're going to be at the Tampa History Center doing talking about the history of baseball, but we're going to do it in a funny way.
Okay, fuck
And that's a free show, but you can go to the Tampa History Center's website and reserve your
What
seat.
day of the week is that?
That's going to be on a Thursday.
Thursdays can too.
And then on May 31st, I got Bradley Spencer Gilmore and Jeff Klein performing in downtown Dunedin at Jack Polino's Pizza for Dunedin Pride Week.
It's just me and Jeff?
No, there's others, but
Okay.
You guys are at the top of the bill. That one's going to be hosted by Lauren Gray.
I don't know if I'm going to do that.
I don't know. If I'm gonna...
Well, here's the thing. I'll be fine. But I won't be able to get on stage before that. I just realized that. So but I'm going to be fine. It's just a guest set. I'll show my butthole and people will be like, "Ew."
Yeah, just give everybody a massage after the show.
Only if you bring mushrooms. The mushrooms are just a donation, not a payment for my service.
All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. It really helps us out. And follow me and Brad on Instagram at JohnJSPlanet and at the Minister Brad. Yep. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.